Hello and welcome to the Secretariat. India needs to be prepared to increase its imports, its silver imports, with its focus on clean and green energy, with its focus on EVs and electronics and solar panels and things like that. India's demand for silver is going to increase further, not just this financial year, but in the coming years. Well, traditionally, the focus has always been on gold demand, gold prices, whether it is in the domestic market or in the international market. But slowly and steadily, the price for silver has been going up. The demand for silver has gone up as well. Of course, the demand has been pushing the price. The demand for silver not only in India has gone up, but internationally also demand for silver, a requirement for silver has gone up. Now, let's understand why this trend has suddenly come in force. Now, one of the reasons, of course, is the uncertainty, is the geopolitical uncertainties driven by tariff wars, driven by uncertainties in trade. Donald Trump, President of USA, has already come up with reciprocal tariffs. So there's a lot of geoeconomic uncertainty. But besides that, we need to understand silver is a key raw material for solar panels, for electric vehicles and other electronic goods. Now, with India's commitment to touch the net zero carbon emissions by 2070, it is a stiff target. And its focus on EVs, on electric vehicles, on solar panels, naturally the demand for silver has been rising in India. This is pushing up the prices. A lot of analysts are now saying that silver is the next gold. Last year, in 24-25, while presenting the Union budget, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman slashed the custom duty on gold as well as on silver to 6%.
To enhance domestic value addition in gold and precious metal jewellery in the country, I propose to reduce customs duties on gold and silver to 6%.
Basically, this was aimed at bringing down the prices and to make imports easier and cheaper. Now, having said that, because of the pressure on rupee, the increased imports of silver or even gold for that matter, this is going to have an impact on India's macroeconomic dynamics. Of course, the Indian rupee has somewhat stabilized in the last few weeks. That is because of RBI's aggressive intervention. Of course, RBI has assured continued monitoring and its full support as and when required. Nonetheless, the pressure on rupee, a weakening rupee, will always make imports dearer. And if at this stage, when imports of silver or gold or any other commodity, energy, when it goes up, it does spoil the trade dynamics for India. At the same time, India needs to be prepared to increase its imports, its silver imports, with its focus on clean and green energy, with its focus on EVs and electronics and solar panels and things like that. India's demand for silver is going to increase further, not just this financial year, but in the coming years. India's policymakers therefore need to have a plan in place to ensure that this is handled well. Thank you for watching. See you next time.